Hi. Welcome to the channel. Trust you will enjoy some prototype operations from years gone by. Shunt train 568 arriving at Winbin after shunting Wyandra. The train has reached its destination and is being admitted into the loop. "568 pulls down to the western end of the yard and stops clear of all other roads. Train engine cuts off and heads for the shed. The crew will sign off and go to the quarters for some shut-eye before returning to work train 569. Yard shunter DH54 will break up 568 and will make up this afternoon return train 569. "569 is now ready for the crew to sign on. There has been a loco change. 1634 will now work the train. The guard will check the train wire and advise the driver the weight and length. The timetable is a means of checking your performance. Can you run to time? 569 arrives at Wyandra and chats with the station master to work out shunt requirements. The top section of the instructions is where wagons on the train are to be placed in the yard. The second section is wagons to be picked up to go on the train. On the bottom are other instructions. A wagon in the goods shed is to be placed on the wool ramp for orders, plus another train will go in advance. Work will commence by attaching wagons in the siding off the loop. The crew will hang on to the wagons to be detached. Prior to the mid-1980s, all trains were worked with a driver, fireman and a guard. The guard is in charge of the train. At attended stations, the guard will cut off and couple up the wagons. The station master or porter will operate the points. At unattended or isolated stations, the fireman will assist the guard by holding points. The wagon is cut off just clear. This saves time and extra walking. The wagon of pipes and the bitumen tanker are returned to their unloading location. The other wagons are placed back at Grainco for loading. Now, we will push the train together. The train will push in clear of the main line and wait for train 243 to pass. Express Freight Train 243 is to pass on the main line. With 243 out of the way, it's back to the shunt. The rear of the train is pulled up to allow access to the wool ramp before cutting off. Then over to the main line to shunt. First move is to cut out the empty open H-wagon for the wool ramp. The 8-wheeled box wagon of General is placed on the main line. It's time to shunt the sawmill siding. A wagon of timber is to go on the train. First out in the siding is a wagon of logs still loaded. This puts our 3 attaches together. The 4 wagons of sleepers are to be placed on the stop blocks in the sawmill siding. The wagon of logs is to be cut out. The wagons of sleepers are placed on the stop blocks. The logs are placed for unloading. The next move is to place the empty open H-wagon on the wool ramp for loading. Let's pick up the wagons to go out on the train. The camp wagon and the support material wagon needs to be placed in the station short dead end. The four-wheeled box wagon is to be placed at the goods shed platform. All shunting is now completed. Run down the main line and back into the loop onto the train. Train 569 leaving Wyandra for Westgate. The train left 15 minutes late, due to the extra shunting that was required. Arriving at Westgate, the train is being admitted to the loop. The engine will go to the shed and the yard shunt will break up the train. Thanks for watching. Trust you enjoyed the shunting operations. It's something extra we can bring to our railway for extra enjoyment and realism. Be sure to check out the Westgate SWR blog site for other projects on the layout. Until next time, trust you enjoyed this great hobby.